Hello, Ratchet here, and today I'm going to be showing you my PSP Games Collection. Now the PSP, basically, it was Sony's first handheld system. Yeah. And there was a couple of stuff with it. It didn't sell that many games. Well, they did sell games, of course, but I don't really have that many, to be honest with you. I actually had two PSP systems. One was black, and my relatives gave it to me, and the other one was blue, which I still have right now. Yeah. And basically, I'm going to show you my PSP Games Collection. Now, I don't have much in the collection, so I'm gonna show you them anyway, because they're still worth a look. Right. Let's start off with the first game. What's this? Ratchet Clank Size Matters. Now, to be honest with you, I don't really play much of Ratchet Clank. I do think it's okay, I guess. I don't really play much of it. This is an alright game, I suppose. Although me not playing that many Ratchet Clank games is a bit Actually, Dylan, my brother, wanted this, so I think it was for Christmas in 2009, I think. I got a different game, which we're about to come up with shortly. Anyway, it was an alright game, I'm not a big fan, but okay. Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legend. Yes. This is another one of those Tomb Raider games. It was published by IDOS and developed by Crystal Dynamics. The games used to be developed like Core Design. Anyway, so this, as you can see, is a Tomb Raider game. Yeah, it's multi-platform. We got the PSP version. Yeah. Now, honestly, I wasn't really a big fan of Tomb Raider, to be honest with you, because they tried to make the controls very realistic. Though it's just I don't really like those types of controls. How they're too realistic. I like the manual in this though. It's nice. It's nice and stylized. It's field notes. Nice stuff. Yeah. And like I said, not massive fan of Tomb Raider. I don't really like the controls in most of their games. I do like the modern Tomb. I do like the reboot of Tomb Raider though. That was pretty good. PC. Yeah. Overall, not massive fan. Tekken Dark Resurrection. This is one of the This is one of those Tekken games that PSP. Yeah. And from what I remember, it was pretty good. I don't really play much of Tekken, but but this game was okay. It was actually pretty good. The character roster was huge. Look at the back. You can look at the character. Oh, excuse me. Take a UND discount. You can see on the thing it has pretty much the character roster. Oh look, you can play as a polar bear and a panda too. Plays Goomba, and that's the polar bear, and Panda's the panda. Just in case you thought it was Po. You know, Po from Kung Fu Panda. Yep. He's ridiculous. Here's a pretty cool one. Yep. Azuka is cute, though. And so is... Excuse me. Lil. Or Lily. I can't read it, because... Whatever. Oh, I just realized there's an ad for another game. Ridge Racer 2. Coming soon. If I could ever pick it up, I probably won't. Yep. Now, another good game from Namco Bandai. Yes. This is a good game, I think. From what I remember. Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects. Now, it's another one of those Marvel games. Although I never understood something. It's just I never understood why it was published by Electronic Arts. I thought that I thought the Marvel license had like I thought Marvel games were like published by Activision, although maybe some were published by different companies like Sega and THQ and Ubisoft, etc. So I suppose it's not really important. Though the upcoming Spider-Man is going to be published by Activision, and Deadpool is published by Activision as well. So except I shouldn't be talking about it. Yeah, basically, this is a superhero game with Marvel. Ooh, and the disc is coming out because of course this is a loose. Try putting it in. Oh no, you can't. Oh my goodness, this is coming out. It's not a good sign. So yeah, and I don't really play much of this game either. Goodness, I don't really play much of any games on the PSP. But yeah, Worms Open Warfare. Yeah, but this is one of those games this is one of those Worms games from Team 17. And this one, Team 17. They had like the many Worms games. They were published by different companies like Ubisoft and Sega. This one's THQ, as you may have said, just in case you thought it was some company like, oh, I don't know, Games Development Entertainment Company Incorporated Co. Yes. Now, to be honest, I don't really play much of Worms. I do think it's alright. It's pretty cool. I do like the excuse me. Basically, in this game, surely you know how Worms works. If not, basically you shoot your opponents. I think. You shoot your opponent. You try and defeat your opponent's team. I do like the freaking full motion video animations though. They were pretty cool. I mean, they were funny. Overall, I think it's a good game, but from what I remember, yeah, never mind. Now, this game I have is actually pretty freaking fun. Locoroco. Yep, basically in this game it's a sort of original type game where you roll a Locoroco around and you eat flowers to get bigger. Yeah, and it's pretty freaking fun. It also has a unique control scheme. Basically, it's just when you thought you used the directional buttons or the analog stick to move. No, you don't. You use the L and R buttons to move yourself. Yep, it's pretty fun. Yep, it's pretty fun from what I remember. Memories just spin whenever I talk about this game. They're so freaking fun. I suggest you pick it up. Also, while you're at it, get the sequel too. Yep, there is a sequel. Here's it to prove it. This isn't, or if you don't think so, just when you think it's scan. No, it isn't. This, as you can see, is the sequel to Locoroco 2, and it's just about it's just as fun as Locoroco 1. Yeah. Actually, to be honest with you, I've actually heard of this game before the original. I remember seeing a trailer for it someplace. I honestly can't remember. But it was someplace. Anyway, it is a good game. Get the first one and also get the other one. This sequel. Anyway, Little Big Planet. This is one of those Little Big Planet games, yes. This is the second Little Big Planet game. Yep. I think it was released 2009. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yes. Anyways, what do you expect from Little Big Planet? It's a fun game. It's if you think about all the Little Big Planets are fun. Yep. How is making a level on something how is making a level with your imagination not fun? Freaking huge. There's even full of stickers and full of imagination. And look, this sack boy is going to show you imagination. Imagination. Sorry, Just made reference to SpongeBob there. Anyway, this is a pretty fun game, like all Little Big Planet games should. If it's not a fun game, then it's not Little Big Planet. It's a game. Probably from Phoenix or something. Anyway, Little Big Planet's a good game. I suggest you pick it up. Invizimals! Now, I don't really play much of Invizimals myself. Actually done bought this game again. Yep. This is basically a game. Basically, it's a augmented reality game. This game with the PSP camera. Yep. It even comes with a card thing where you like show your where it shows the frickin' monsters on there. Yeah. Look, here's some examples. With a scientist whose name I can't remember. Maybe it says in the manual. Hint, it probably does. If I never open it, oh yeah, I remember now. It was Kenny Nakamura. Yeah, that was it. Basically, it's a monster hunting type game or something, or battling game. Now, I only like games where you like it comes with a specific thing, like a card that's needed to play it. Because sometimes if you have a card, then maybe you might lose it easily. That's a pretty bad thing. I don't know. Invizimals Shadow Zone. This is the second Invizimals game. There was a third one, but we don't have it. So, let's just say this is the latest one we actually have. Yes! And it's like the first one. Almost. A different person hosts it this time around. Who was it again? I can't remember. I have a very crappy memory. Oh yeah, Jasmine. Jasmine Smiley Face. That's her name apparently. Jasmine Smiley Face. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Again, this doesn't come with the camera, but it doesn't. I'm not sure if it came with the card. Can't remember honestly. But yeah. Don't really play much of Invizimals. Okay, here's this next one's pretty fun. Sonic Rivals 2. Basically, it's a mix between racing, it's a mix between battling, and it's fun. It's a Sonic game, so you know it's going to be good. Unless it's Sonic Labyrinth for Game Gear, because that was unbearable. Anyway. Yeah, this was developed by Backbone Entertainment, which was a division of Foundation 9. Yes? We know who they are, I think. Yeah, basically, this game's like I said, it was a mix between racing and battling. It's a pretty fun game. Like, the graphics were good also, and it even comes with unlockable trading cards, I believe. Oh, at the back. It was Sega Rally. I've heard of that game. I think it even came with the yeah. Look, here's the character roster. Yep. Huh? Oh, I thought it said Tau. Yeah, basically, as you can see, I think you can unlock cards in this, like you did in the first one. I can't remember, I have a very crap memory again. So, this is freaking fun, I suggest you pick it up. Apparently, Sonic's apparently Sonic's a jerk in this game. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, good game, I suggest you pick it up. Disney Pixar's Up. It's Disney and it's Pixar. It's good. I like it already. Anyway, this is the last Pixar game to be published by THQ, so don't expect them to publish another Pixar game, because I think they filed for bankruptcy. Anyway, this game, it looks good. Look, there's Doug. Hi there. And there's the companies. There's Asobo Studio developed it. Also developed Sitting Ducks for PS2. Yes. This is and it's also developed by Heavy Iron, of course. Anyway, this game is pretty fun, from what I remember. Although it's a bit, there's something disappointing Notice how I got this in Spain. Let's get something. Close that. I don't want that open. I can never open the page because it seems to be hard as heck. It mentions something about language selection, and yet I don't know where it is. Maybe it isn't in it. There isn't any language select in this game. And also, the screenshot shown in this version there looks like a different version, probably the PC version, because it doesn't look like the PSP version. I'm a bit disappointed because it doesn't have language selection. It's reminding me a lot of my PS1 games. Yep, Spanish game and Spanish manual. You ain't kidding. Well, it's a good game, but if you got a Spanish version and if you want to show this to your friends, it's pretty much impossible. But it's a good game anyway. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Basically, it's from Capcom, and this was pretty much another one of those games that done wanted. Good grief. Anyway, and this is in. I don't really play much of Monster Hunter, to be honest with you. So disappointments there. Oh my goodness. Again, like the Marvel one, this thing's coming out. That's never a good sign. Yeah, that's great. Can't even take it out if it's freaking pack. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Oh, I think it still works. Keyword being think, and keyword being we got stuck on the bed. That's a great start. Anyway, meh. Not a big fan, as always. Virtual Tennis World Tour. This is a tennis game. It's virtual tennis. I remember this being I think this game was advertised in the PS2 version of Sonic Gems Collection. I can't remember because I have the GameCube version, and that was that advertised Sonic Rush. Yeah, the GameCube version advertised Sonic Rush. The PS2 version advertised this, and basically it's a tennis game. And from what I remember, it was a pretty good tennis game. I don't know. I have a very crap memory. It has the famous tennis stars. It's developed by Sumo Digital. This being one of the earliest games that they developed for Sega. Because they also developed Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing and Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, which were awesome. Yeah. The World Snooker Challenge. Apparently in Pinocchio, if you play pool, you turn into a donkey. I doubt it because I played it several times and I never turned into a donkey once because apparently it's illegal. If you're a child, if you play pool. Anyway, that's a bit irrelevant. This is a good game from what I remember. I haven't played this for years, so I can't remember much of it, but I'm presuming it's good. And finally, I have this in a loose thing because it didn't come with a box. I think I got this. I think I got this when I bought Up. I can't remember. Anyway, it's Driver 76. This is one of the games. This is one of the Driver games. I think this is one of the earlier. It was one of the first published by Ubisoft. I think I can't remember. Anyway, it was published by Ubisoft because Infogrames. Before Infogrames published the or GT Interactive published the Driver games, and maybe later then Infogrames, and then Atari, because Atari was Infogrames, and then later Ubisoft, because Ubisoft and Infogrames were both French companies. Anyway, this from what I remember, it was a good game. Had plenty of missions to choose from, I suppose. Yep. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Grand Theft Auto, sort of. I thought it was pretty fun. I actually played this before Grand Theft Auto, so I had fun there. And that was my PSP Games Collection. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like. Because, yeah. Anyway, this was Ratchet Clank 2012, signing out.